I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth. A lot of drama with my mother, drama with my daughter, and just drama in life. But I am so thankful that my therapist helped me so much just now. You're watching this most likely on Tuesday. I'm recording Monday night immediately after my therapy session. And it was a doozy. When he asked me, my wonderful therapist, how I was doing, I said, well, in this moment, I'm fine, but I can't stop thinking about the future. And I feel like there's just this black cloud hovering over me because I have to find another nanny. And that's just such a process and an ordeal and just not easy or good for the kids. But I'm not angry at the nanny that's leaving. She's been wonderful. And thankfully, she's not leaving us high and dry. She did give us notice, and even more than 2 weeks' notice. She gave us 4 weeks' notice, which I'm very grateful for. I'm also honest. I would have loved it if she would have stayed a little bit longer. She's been with us 6 months. But I understand, she's a college graduate and smart and studied animals and has gotten a job at a zoo in Northern California. And my gratitude for how good she's been and how wonderful with the children far outweighs any frustration or anxiety with having to do this whole process again, especially because my mother is so... My mother definitely makes the process of finding a nanny a lot more complicated because my mother's a very complex person. Everything will be okay. I can work less and do more. It's I can just stop working too if I have to. I don't want to, and I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's just a speed bump, and we're spoiled. I'm spoiled. I like cruising. I don't like speed bumps. But I'm very thankful for this nanny, and she's been wonderful. And I've got my mother to help as well, so all is good. Although she complains all the time and has health issues and blah, blah, blah. In a few months, you're probably going to watch a video, and some of you may be disappointed with how I behave in it, or you might totally understand it. I don't want to give it away because I have OCD and whatever. I'm not posting some videos in real time. I have no idea when I'm going to share this video of me and my mother. Something went down. I had the best intentions. And I was very clear with what I wanted out of a particular situation. And it's almost like she didn't care. Which is fine, I guess, because the whole point of everything was to make her happy and make her feel special. So I wish I could fake things better at times, or just accept things better. Like when I feel slighted or hurt, that hurts. It takes a while to move on and let go, and maybe you get better at that as you get older, I don't know. But in some ways, I also feel like we revert back to childhood when we're with our parents. And what went down with my mother and me over the weekend reminded me in a way of that whole cubic zirconia situation that I wrote about in my memoir. I almost wish maybe my mom was not clear enough with what she wanted. And she is clear. You're going to see a few videos going forward where I surprise my mom. I'm probably going to stop surprising her because she keeps telling me she doesn't like surprises. And okay, I like surprises. I like surprising her, doing what I think are nice things. And if I'm trying to do something nice for her, if she wants it done a different way, I should do it the way that she wants. But I don't know, I was really sad this weekend over that situation that went down with my mother. But it's not all bad. I'm really proud of how I handled a situation with my daughter, with Mia. It was almost similar to what went down with my mom, but not really. I was hearing Mia and I just gave her some special time. And I didn't even need to talk about what happened. I didn't need to reprimand her or anything. When we had that special time together, everything else melted away. Oops. Everything, I hate when that happens. Everything else melted away. And we just had some quality one-on-one time, which is what I wanted with my mother as well. But you don't always get what you want. I wanted quality one-on-one time with my mom. I got the opposite of that. But I did end up this past week having the most special one-on-one time with Mia that made me so happy. I'm doing a good job as a dad. I make mistakes. I work a lot. But I show up. I care. I love. I create great opportunities for them to be happy and thrive. And it's okay to be sad. And it's okay to like just be overwhelmed at times. Like I had things every single day the last week. I had to be in the doctor again with my kids, with my son. We went to the orthodontist. Thankfully, the orthodontist said, I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't guarantee that your son is grinding his teeth. So we're not going to do anything, but he wants to see my son again in 4 months so that we could compare. But orthodontists these days are so fancy. Oh my God, I had not been to an orthodontist. There was like a period in like 2013 or 14 that I got Invisalign and I didn't love the results. Then I got braces, even though I didn't really need braces. But I only got braces because I didn't love the Invisalign results, whatever. Anyways, they had like this 3D technology and it took video of like my son's mouth and fascinating, everything. But now I have to take him to the cos cosmetologist? No, face. What's the face doctor? Face doctor. Face doctor. What's the face doctor called? Face doctor. Face doctor. Dermatologist. Oh my God, I was having such a brain fart. I had to take Mario to the dermatologist because he's having all of these skin tags, which I'm not worried about. They're not moles. there's no brown or there's no little dark spots. They're just like skin tags. And at first I thought it was acne, but now he's like getting like a lot of skin tags like around the side of his face and like even here. And I don't know, I just feel like I should have like a children's dermatologist check that out. Um, that's nothing to be worried about, right? But I'm so thrilled that you guys have probably begun to see this. Mario is the sweetest, smartest, most creative, gentlest, and shy, but he's really coming out of his shell. He's even more playful and confident, and his personality is really shining through. And he's just like asking me all the best questions. In another video of the countless videos that I'm have made, and have stored in my bank of videos that are not like that time sensitive, he showed me this poem. We talk about it in the video a little bit, but then afterwards, I spent a good amount of time in real life, like not on a video, IRL, talking to my son about inspiration versus copying. Because this is a very important lesson for kids to learn, especially at a young age. He copied the example that his teachers showed him of this poem. And I told him that I was disappointed. I didn't love the poem. I didn't say I hated it. I didn't say it was bad. And he asked me why. And I said, well, because you explained why you did this, and you explained that the teachers showed you one just like that. And to me, it feels like you were copying that poem. And I would have been more impressed if you put your own spin on it in a different way and made it your own, and just use that other poem to inspire you, but use your creativity and not just copy that other poem. So that was a great conversation. And then at another point over the last few days, this was not caught in a video, he's been asking me a lot now about cell phones. I'm like, you're 8, you're not getting a cell phone. He said, how old were you when you got your first cell phone? And I said, I was like 18 and I was in college. And he asked how I was able to afford it. And that's like when, I just believe in being honest for the most part, or as honest as possible, age appropriate. And sometimes you just don't tell kids everything. Like, I haven't told them the nanny's quitting yet. Hopefully they don't watch this video. I told him that I had money saved and I was able to pay for my cell phone that way. And that I also used credit cards, and that eventually I ended up making a lot of my financial mistakes, and spending too much on credit cards when I didn't have the money, and I ended up filing for bankruptcy. And I think that's good for kids to learn. And I said, hopefully when you're older, you don't make the same mistakes that I made. Don't spend money that you don't have on credit cards. I wish I would have done that. I'm just loving my hair. Like, poof. And finally, an update on my 3-nager. She continues to struggle at school. And today was not a good day. Allegedly, she hit a classmate. We talked about it when she got home. The director of the school, thankfully, reached out and said, hey, yeah, I want to bring in an expert costs $100 an hour. I'll pay for the first hour, she said, and if you could pay for the second hour. And I was like, yes, of course. Of course. Thank God it's that and not like, oh, we're going to kick her out. But I do not know a lot. Lots of black clouds. Lots of black clouds. Yeah, this is real. This is realness. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, thank you. Thank you for being an ender. Thank you for being a member of my fam. Thank you to everybody who listens to my podcast. Turn the notifications on. Share this video. Leave a comment down below, not just in the chat box. If you super chatted me on YouTube, thank you. Feeling like you're hurt from your mom sucks. But I know she wasn't being malicious. And I have she's been going through a lot. She's been going through a lot. A big hug to you all. That's it. See you tomorrow.